For whoever this message is for, you have been going through a period of your life where you have been feeling that a lot of the things that you've been working on was taking a long time to come into fruition in your life. This was making you feel very unhappy with your current situation. You have been focusing on moving away from a lot of like stagnant mindset. Like you've been working on your mental health, you've been focused on healing yourself, and you feel like it's just been a long journey for you. You felt like you were lacking the strength to overcome a lot of things that was going on in your life. However, you are releasing a lot of that kind of thinking, a lot of the things that you were doing, things that you were partaking in. You're releasing that and you're moving forward into a new state of being, a new state of life. You may have recently been working on your self love and your self care journey. You may also been working on a relationship that you are in, or this is a new relationship that you recently found yourself in if you've been single for a while. But because you've really overcome so much, you've been through so much, and you've been really focusing on your well-being, you're not too sure about this. So you're taking it very slow. You are being very cautious with this. You are going to be getting communication from someone. Maybe it's a job opportunity, or maybe it's just like a romantic situation. Somebody from your past may have been, you know, deceptive towards you, or you were thinking that they were being deceptive towards you. But, they're being honest. They're coming back. They're going to communicate with you, express to you what happened, why they walked away. Maybe somebody ghosted you. Um, Maybe you were ghosted by someone, or you had to ghost somebody or walk away from someone, and you've just been really focused on yourself after that situation. But this person is going to come back and explain to you why that happened. Maybe they went through something in their life and they didn't really want it to spill over on you, so they took a pause in the relationship. You're not going to actually move forward with this person or this situation. Maybe it's a job, maybe a job, you left a job and they want you back, but you're not really going to go back to that. You're going to be focusing more on your own projects. Maybe you have been thinking about entrepreneurship and you've been really working on something, and you're going to be working on that. You're doing solo. It's going to be a solo thing that you're working on now. You are really coming into a point in your life where you're so focused on your own well-being, your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, that you're just putting a stop to anything that can distract you. So maybe this person or situation that's coming back from your past is trying to distract you from what you're really trying to manifest, because you're trying to work on something really big in your life. You haven't really been telling anybody about this. You've been keeping it to yourself. So yeah, and this is something that you're very passionate about as well. And because you've been so diligent in working on this current situation in your life, you haven't been telling anybody about it. And because you feel like if you tell anybody about it, you don't want them to jinx it. And you know that this is something that's going to be successful, so you're going to keep it to yourself. If this was a relationship that you had to walk away from, you're not going to go back to that situation. You're really going to be focusing on yourself, your mental health, your emotional health, and your well-being, and most definitely your finances. You're focused on your finances now, because before you felt like you were, now you actually learn that your finances is connected to your emotions. And when there was things and people in your life that was distracting you, you feel like that was affecting your emotions, that was affecting your finances, and that was now you're just so much more guarded. You're more, I want to say, more clever. You're more clever with how you approach things, approach situations, approach everything in your life, especially your finances. You are not you're not allowing anything to distract you from what you're working on, because you know that what you're working on is going to bring you stability. And you really know that your mental health, your emotional health, and your well-being is what's going to get you where you are moving towards. Because if you were working on something with somebody, maybe you were in a business partnership with someone and you had to walk away from it, you are realizing that that was a really good decision that you made to walk away from that situation. Whether it was a love partnership, whether it was a business partnership, friendship, whatever it was draining you emotionally, and that was affecting your finances, and so you had to walk away from it. You were the one that ghosted that situation, and you're seeing that it's definitely for the good. Everything is going to work out for you. These plans that you have been making behind the scenes, you're approaching situations in a practical way now than you were before. All of these things are going to come to fruition for you. You are going to start to see, maybe in August. Yes, in August, you're going to start to see a lot more movement than you were seeing before in your finances. And this is because you really took a step back and put in the work that you needed to. At first, you didn't really want to, but you know that you had to do what you had to do for you. And so you chose yourself over everyone else, over everything else, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor very, very soon. With that said, if this message resonates with you, please feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a wonderful day.